Jon Snow is perhaps the most heroic character in Game of Thrones, and yet he's committed three mortal mistakes. So here's the thing, I would never hire the Stark men as account executives, let alone allow them to lead any startup armies or communities. In the last two videos, I talk about Ned and Rob's deficiencies, which make them doomed as salespeople. They failed to negotiate their way out of dire situations, and as I've said before, sales is negotiation, sales is effective communication, and sales is life and death. If you don't believe me, read the book Never Split the Difference, written by Chris Voss. He's an international hostage negotiator for the FBI. Yes, life and death situations, which can be used in the boardroom or the bedroom. Let's get back to the Starks. Here's why I would not trust them with my life. They have zero sales skills. If they can't even save themselves, then how will I expect them to save me? First, Ned Stark was betrayed by Littlefinger.
I did warn you not to trust me.
Then, Rob was betrayed by Roose Bolton and Walter Frey. And finally, we have my endearing man, Jon Snow, betrayed by Ollie, a member of his Night Watch brothers. Jon Snow's mistake number one. Jon Snow's quiescent state after seeing the undead army rise. Let's take a look. So it's okay to reflect and keep calm, but look at what he says to his men once they get back home.
You have a good heart, Jon Snow. It'll get us all killed.
So you're probably thinking, how is this related to sales then? There is absolutely no, zero, nada, zilch communication. Say something, Jon.
Just say something, I'm giving up on you.
Mistake number two. When he finally says something, he says it only once.
You were at the fist of the first men. If we abandon them, you know what they become. We can learn to live with the wildlings, or we can add them to the army of the dead. Whatever they are now, they're better than that.
After 1 hour, people retain less than half the information that's been presented. And after 1 day, people forget about more than 70% of the things that you were taught in training or things that you talk about. 70%. And after 6 days, people forget about 75% of that information. No repetition in sales. If you watch any of my calls, I repeat, and I give my message in the beginning, the middle, and the end. I even make my prospects repeat. And I'll say something like this. Okay, it looks like you are committed to change. What do we need to do in order to get buy-in from all of the stakeholders? And then they'll repeat the things that I've already said. Okay, we need to sign up to a free trial. We need to do a proof of concept. We need to go through a security. We need to get checkbox, ticked off. And I know my message is resonating when they delineated exactly what I have just said in the beginning, middle, and end. This is a lot easier on Zoom calls, so that is definitely an advantage. It's not so easy on a LinkedIn post because my specialty is probing. I love to ask questions and I can't have that kind of interaction. And it's also very difficult to probe on YouTube. And so I try to ask you questions a lot, and I refrain from doing that because I can't hear back. So comment below. Repeating is a hallmark of great orators. Ask Martin Luther King.
I have a dream. I have a dream.
So let me repeat. If we retain 25% of speech, I suggest you repeat your key message. Mistake number 3. In sales or in life in general, people will listen to you if caveat, you show them that your plan will give them what they care about, what they want. It's called a win-win situation. And this is where Jon Snow's faux pas pushes Ollie in the wrong direction. Let's take a look.
They burnt my village. They put an arrow through my father's head right in front of me. They butchered my mother. Everyone I ever knew.
Here's a secret. Most people will look over this secret. But if you're a great salesperson, you'll know that people will tell you what is important to them every single time. All the freaking time. For instance, I'll hop on a call, and before we introduce ourselves, they'll hop right in and say something like, they don't even say their name, right? They're like, I care about XYZ. I want you to show me XYZ. Show me this. Teach me this. Ready, set. I'm going to control the conversation. Go Zen. And so I sit and I listen, of course. And then I just jump in and I say, great. My name is Zen. It's very nice to meet you, John. And then they're going to try to control the conversation. But in this scene, Ollie wants revenge against the wildlings that killed his family. And let's take a look at what Jon Snow says as a response.
I know this is hard for you, but winter is coming. We know what's coming with it. We can't face it alone.
What he should have said to Ollie is, I should get my Jon Snow outfit for this. I'll do it again. Look, Ollie, I understand your family was killed by the wildlings. Listen, your siblings and brothers, they're still alive. Do you care about them? And then Ollie will say, yes. Okay, Ollie, if we don't kill the White Walkers, they will kill and butcher your living siblings and enslave them to be a part of the undead army. Do you want that? Ollie will say, no, I don't. So let's do this. Let's get the White Walkers, and once we do that, we can find exactly who killed your brothers and sisters, and you can take revenge on the exact people that killed your brothers and sisters. Is that a deal? Yes or no? And Ollie will say, yes, that's a deal. So that's what he should have done, right? Change his paradigm. What is Jon's flaw? It's ambiguity. He did not have a plan. He did not hear or listen to Ollie's pain point, and he was incapable of changing Ollie's paradigm from killing the wildlings to killing the White Walkers. Another way of saying this is, Ollie, look, listen, what do we stand to gain if we kill the wildlings now? Make him use his critical thinking so he could break that thought down, right? Like, it doesn't make sense to do that right now. There's a time and place for everything. Then ask him, what if we do this, and show him a vision of what we're going to do, the plan, right? And repeat it. There you go. If you like this episode, click on Rob's episode and his fatal flaw. And if you like that, also click on Ned's episode. We talk about his monstrous mistake, awful mistake. Check it out. That led to his demise. And I'll see you next time. Keep on closing. Peace.